Mom said eyeliner boys are not allowed. Well, Mom's not here. It snowed yesterday. If I could just have one interval of time of warm weather. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Bill and this is Trying to Stand, where I try new things in pop culture because I've been living under a rock. I recently discovered that I made a bit of a boo-boo. I do count up suggestions, tally them in my notebook. I have been writing separately, what did you call it? Five sauce? I've been writing 5 SOS or 5 sauce as one artist or band, and then separately 5 Seconds of Summer. I recently have been informed that that's the same thing. You kids just like to use your abbreviations. I feel, I abbrev. I'm an abbreviation. It's been a rough time. I wanted to focus on a better part of 2020. I just want to focus on the summertime. And then also shout out to the 5 SOS family. That's THA. I'll have it right up there. There are 5 Seconds of Summer Twitter update thing, 5 Seconds of Summer updates. They were just really nice. And they're like, yeah, let us know if you ever do an episode on 5 sauce. And that's when I learned that that's 5 Seconds of Summer. Then I'm an idiot. Thank you so much to everyone who runs that Twitter page. Thanks for helping me get some votes. They were nice enough to tweet. I compiled those votes, their requests, and your guys' votes in the comments section to make this playlist of 5 Seconds of Summer songs. So that's what, 25 Seconds of Summer? That's not bad. We're gonna start with Jet Black Heart, the official video. Wow, 2015. 5 years ago, 5 Seconds of Summer. They're trying to tell me something. Are they a boy band or are they just a band of boys? Are they boys in a band? Boy in a band again. Boy in a band owes me like at least $4 at this point, or $5. All right, we asked our fans to help make this video. Oh, that's awesome. We wanted to hear your stories. We were overwhelmed by the response. This video goes out to you. That's awesome. Hell yeah, high tops. Everybody's got the demons, even wide awake or dreaming. Oh, I love it. But now that I'm broken. Ooh. Jet black heart, and there's a hurricane underneath. Oh, damn. But these chemicals moving between us are the reason. Oh, good. Okay. I love this idea for the video. Ooh. Ooh. I really liked that bridge where we're kind of like moving through the fog there, but like then it hits in that clarity when the emotional through comes back for the chorus. No, don't cut to people hard crying and staring me down. That's gonna wreck me. Ooh. Hell yeah. I'm assuming 5 Seconds of Summer are the guys with the instruments, just throwing that out there, because I'm like, oh great, now I'm not gonna know who's them. I think I figured it out. I love the idea for that video. Plays so nicely with, it's that line, the chemicals are what's connecting us, and so it made me think of like emotion and perseverance, and then seeing like different people reacting in different ways, just all taking in this song in their own way. Like the song is what connects us, the feeling is what connects us, but these chemicals moving between us are the reason to start again. I don't know if this is a real phrase, but I use it, especially lately. Turnkey moment where there's just an ignition in the song, and it's like, while it's very introspective, especially in the beginning, I feel like it still has that ignition and then extends it outward, like it becomes an external as well as an internal feeling and outcry. And then I loved having the visual of having the other people like lip syncing it. I really liked that. And the sound was nice, and they have like a real good poppy punk combo, but like with like good mastered rock tones to it. There was a point in the song where everything was just a little more distorted, and I could feel this exploration go through its hardship or its haze, retreat back to the internal before pushing out again. It has that weird ballad up-tempo rock combo to it, and I like that feeling because I feel like emotions like this and internal struggles, I like that it kind of has multiple layers to it, and then also addressing it through the visuals with different people singing and feeling the song. Like it has multiple layers to the feeling and like multiple meanings. It has that emotional complexity, and I like that. I've got a jet black heart, and and there's a hurricane underneath it. Multiple ways to describe what you're going through, what your feeling is. That perseverance. I really love the chemicals moving between us are the reason to start again. Living for more in life. Yeah, I think it's about letting yourself kind of take, like, not a step back, recenter yourself and regroup and refocus. That like moment to take a breath, like a check-in, to turn negatives into positives, to, I don't want to say learning from mistakes because it doesn't catch me as a mistake, but like turning a mistake into a lesson, learning from things, moving forward, being self-conscious, but it's not about dwelling in it. It's about pushing through. It validates your feelings. It acknowledges those feelings. Like, it's not, oh, forget about it. Let yourself feel that, like, acknowledge that you're feeling that, but don't forget to then also keep moving. Don't let it defeat you. Like, it's not a singular thing. It is universal. And I think there's a lot of comfort in that understanding. And I love that that's been addressed in such a unique way. I really liked that. And I like their sound too. It didn't get too fancy, but I do feel a lot of what they're capable of, and it makes me excited. Oh, I think you did something wrong. Oh, this is from Youngblood. This is Dom. Why do you want to go into her back time? Want to take a ride on my psychotic? I had to, just a little bit. I stopped myself. I also just watched the Youngblood show. That was awesome. Once you're done with this video and you've liked and you subscribed and you ring the bell, go check that out. All right, so this is 5 Seconds of Summer's Youngblood. Oh, love me till the day I die. That's just NyQuil, right? Now you're calling me. Oh, thank God. She put it right, the helper put it right on, like, die. I thought it was, okay. That's cool. Woo! Oh, I know this song from the radio time. I've commuted to this song. What's up? Relate to me, kids. I love this video. One of us gets too drunk and calls about 100 times. Oh no. Ooh. Sir. Giving you take. Oh, that's the tattoos from the beginning. I get it. Whoa, guys. No, this song's just dance. Just dance. Oh, oof. Wait, they died? What the No, they're just supposed to go back to being old. Jesus. Damn, that changes the whole thing. I like that song. I don't want it to make me feel sad. It has such a great pulse to it, and I think it fits, especially the visuals with the older couple taking the pill to make them young again. I think it just gives that the song has so much vibrancy and such a break. It has such a fight. It's so sharp. I love the way it sounds, and I love the vocals too, like really letting yourself have that like rock punk skrelty notes, that anguishing high. Like you're not holding these notes. It's almost like a short scream, like you just have to like push it out of you. I really like that kinetic feeling for a song like this, about being at the peak of your emotions and feeling so much. Nothing is stable here. Like, we're fighting, we're trying to put off like a strong built persona. I don't know, there's something about it being about your emotions being all over the place, so much like uncertainty and what you're feeling, who you are. I'd even say a little bit of a relationship. Aside from the video, like the song itself, having your emotions at such a high like you're young, but then also living like it's your last day on earth. Because for that couple it was. It pulls from that feeling of like everything is so important. Everything is at such a high. Everything is so intense. Feels like it could be the end of the world or your last chance to do something. You only live once. That mentality. Their videos are really good. I like how they go for such a interesting visual story as well as an interesting musical one. It just feels like it's so much at once, like wanting to feel everything. Like it feels like the song at one point is in love but also wanting to pick a fight. It's assertive and also confused. Never once do I feel like the song lets you like get it down. Like it's all like yes. It's all like a constant churn and a rise. I look like tip jars on the table. Just a man walking tonight. Oh, it's a really good I'm Stuck in Traffic song too. Just throwing that out there from personal experience. I think it's just about an expression of like being so like hot-headed and emotional, but all like it's like the song's savoring it. Like I don't feel like it's like, oh man, we were dumb and young-blooded. You used to call me baby. It's like our energy used to be so all over the place. Like even the vibrancy and the colors from when they're older and sitting in like those up chairs waiting for their matrix pills. That pill is like the first like bright color that we see, and it's about to kickstart this whole event for them. I can't believe they died though. Like they had 24 hours to live and you just put it on a calculator watch timer, but okay. And I think it's an admiration and appreciation of when you're impulsive and reckless, the way that creates life, and then later it's a desired thing to want to go back to. Like giving up what's left of your life for one more day of having that in front of you. It makes you feel so much at once. And I love the flavors in it. It's like pain in the vocals, but then the music like makes it so charged and alive. It's also about a relationship, but I think it's about, especially with the visuals, I think it's also about having someone that drives you so crazy, but like it doesn't sound 100% negative. Like there's a reason they keep coming back. Almost like you're thankful for those feelings as well. Maybe instead of it being about like losing someone to a breakup, what if it's about, it is from the perspective of the older couple. What if it's about people being in different headspaces or phases of their lives? Because if we're jumping around in time so much, what if it's about, I'll say the guy wanting to settle down, monogamous, married, the whole 9 yards, and she's not there yet, but it's like they can't fully break up. We're on our deathbed. Let's have our final day together and young and on the same page, and off she goes again. Like illustrating like that she's a free spirit. If that makes any sense, individuality and trying to find that rhythm between two people. You're trying to figure out what the other person wants and also what you want, and if that can fit. I love that they give me so much to work with and chew on. And I really like the song too. It just bangs and it gets me thinking about so many different things. And I love his voice. Next we have Lie to Me. You know, that hit show where they teach you how to tell if someone's lying to you. It's like a cop show. So yeah, that's from that, right? Whew. Oh, okay.
Change your flight so you stay with me. Remember.
Oh, bud.
Now I wish we never met.
Oh, man.
Lie to me.
Damn. It's gonna be okay, sir.
Now I wish we
Oh!
never met.
Okay, I guess he's okay because he's on stage now.
Lie to me.
Ooh. Ah! Jesus! Man, that's like literally the dead opposite of Youngblood. That one's like a sad breakup and a sad frustration, and even just the visuals of him sitting in the car in the back seat, like he's not driving, doesn't have control in the situation, or feels like he doesn't have control, and then just getting completely blindsided and just smashed into the side of it. I feel like this is the equivalent of people saying I'm really funny when I'm stressed or pissed. Your voice is really nice when you're sad. Like, if it means anything or makes you feel any better. I feel like the instrumentals were a lot lighter, but I felt like his voice also got a lot of good mixing going on. Still really good at like making me feel pain in the high notes, like that pushing, rising emotion, because that's what you want from a musical moment, is you want the emotion to build to the point where you can't contain it anymore. No matter what emotion it is or what's going on. They're really good at finding those moments where the emotional high just peaks, but it's always such a good balance. Like this song got a little lighter, especially with the percussion. And I really love that this was a time to like really let the vocals start to shine through. It's 3 a.m. and the moonlight's testing me. Like, damn, this is the inverse. Or the other side of the same coin. I guess the inverse of Youngblood would just be, I don't know, being together, changing the flight schedules or flights to New York and stuff. You can start to feel like, not like a whine, but like the tears start to well up, like someone's telling you this and they're getting to like something where it's like, it was really hard to do and like it's just so emotional to think about in the moment. Like someone's, you know, trying to tell you what's going on or like what's just making them so overwhelmed. That almost cry, like you're about to snap. Like even just thinking about it was so much stress for you. I love that. I love being able to put that smoke in a bottle. But yeah, it's like trying to get over somebody. It's burning you up inside that like they're already over you, and it just makes you feel a little more worthless or inconsequential to this person that obviously had such a strong consequence to you. That very dejected, if I ask you if you love me, I hope you lie. And it's not even like a feel bad for me, just lie to me. Like it's not a pity thing. It's I know you don't love me. It's almost like a reminder to yourself. Or for the POV, it's like a reminder to yourself. Don't don't fall for it again. Do me a favor and stop pretending. It's almost frustrating, the emotion that I get from the song, because it feels like this person who's like still processing it, grieving it, going through it, could still be susceptible to it. I know you don't love me, so if I ask you, just lie. But he's still asking. The point of view of this song, this person is so close to like that breakthrough. Like you can start to feel the sun rising in front of him and then just turning away from it. Like you're so close. And I think that's kind of the point, is I think it illustrates that sort of melancholy hopelessness, but then the tone keeps starting to pick up where it's like life is going on around you. You have the lesson in front of you. Actually use it, actually utilize it, and start to move forward, because he's sitting in the middle of a race car track and 2 cars smash right into him while he's just sitting there in the middle, sitting in the back seat. Again, not even having control, not taking the wheel, not taking control of his life and destiny and his choices. Still kind of relinquishing himself to this heartache. Yes, do that, that's important, but at some point it's just going to mess you up even more, hinder you even further in your progression, because you're going to stay stagnant in that spot. And sure enough, these 2 cars, not giving a about what you're doing, they don't give a if your heart's broken, they're driving through, slam, because you didn't move. And I feel like because the music has such a strange, like uplifting, like it's like a swaying kind of emotion. Sometimes I really feel it sink and slide and feel it. And sometimes I feel the pickup of, like I said, the sun's rising. It's a new day. Nope. Lie to me if I'd ask you that you love me. Damn it, like we're so close. And I think that's kind of the point, is it's like nothing's wrong with feeling this way, but reminding you that at some point it's time to act on these thoughts. Sitting in the back seat, there's something still so relinquishing of your feelings, your life. And I think that's kind of the point. Like still feeling it, but then you kind of start to get the layer of like feeling it too long, or like realizing that you've relinquished too much control and taking that control back. Like it's not denying the feeling. I think it's encouraging you to feel the feeling, but like also progress. Cars will smash into you. That's bad. Which is weird. It's like this one's more about like dwelling and staying stagnant, and Youngblood was about like different phases of life. That's so cool. Either you guys all go through very extremely different breakups, or you're just really good at articulating the human existence. I like that. You remember that B horror movie with the girl with the like monster vagina? Teeth, yeah. So this is 5 Seconds of Summer's Teeth, the official music video. It's pretty good. I applaud the message. What saves you from being killed by the monster is consensual sex. Nice stand, consensual sex.
Yeah, we stand.
Consensual choking, consensual sex. Consensual everything. Consensual teeth, yeah.
Can't look away, can't look away.
Ooh.
Sometimes you're a stranger in my bed.
Ooh. I like this.
Yeah. Call me in the morning to apologize.
Ooh.
Fight so dirty, but your love so sweet.
Yeah.
Your love so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart
Dude, this song f***s.
down into somebody I don't know.
Ooh.
Call me in the morning to apologize. Every
God. Damn, there you go.
rose in my hand.
Woo.
Looking at me like you don't know who I am.
Oh, yes. Dude, that song. I mean, I liked it. Like, I've been having a good time, but that one, like, that crept into my whole body. I love the sound of that. Yeah, that song could slap me. That song has consent to choke me. It's like grungy electric. It just really just lit something like down to my fingertips. I loved the way it sounded. I love their voices, because that was 2 people, right? I'm not crazy. The video is super cool too. Like, I love how it was shot. I love this idea of playing with, yeah, there's elements of love here, but the fact that it's like a doctor's office and they gave him weird like light up android drugs. It felt like almost like addiction, fighting back against something that's trying to weigh you down, distract you, define you. Like, we have one person who's like chained to a cement brick, and we have someone lost in fog. They're together, but then they're isolated. Your shortcomings are your demons. How you handle yourself with relationships, self-doubt, the things that just weigh you down and that you create into your burdens, and like letting go of it. Like, it could also be about just indulging and trying not to lose control. But yeah, I love how bass heavy it got too. Like, it really just pulsed. Gave me that feeling of like trying to steady your heartbeat, like trying not to succumb. Yeah, like call me in the morning to apologize. Every little lie gives me butterflies. Fight so dirty, but you love so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart got teeth. Like, ooh, okay, so if we're seeing like the physical versions of like being lost in a fog, chained to a brick, like being separated, like separating you from your friends, turning your doubt into burdens that weigh you down, you know, confusing you and stringing you along. Maybe it's about tackling like toxic relationships, but like you're also kind of stimulating it as well. Like it's like that vicious cycle and it's like that conflict of it. Yeah, hold on. Sometimes you're a stranger in my bed, don't know if you love me or you want me dead, push me away then beg me to stay, call me in the morning to apologize. Yeah, it's about like you've already kind of cut this person out of your life. You kind of get booty called or you booty called them. And the next thing you know, you're back in it again. And it's this cycle of like trying to get back together, trying to stay together. But like it's pain, like it's toxic. It's bad for, I'd say, both of you. Ooh, and I really feel it now too. Because that like constant like heavy bass like pulse throughout it. Like it feels very guarded, but it feels like a strike back. And you can even see like, you know, when you see the drummer and he has the larger drums in front of him and he's full body like strike. Same thing with like slamming the guitar into the concrete. It's like needing to break yourself of this cycle. It's never gonna stop. Enough is enough. Breaking out of it, waking up because they're putting that stupor from the drugs. Yeah, it's about waking up from the cycle and not giving into this vice that this person has become a vice for you, and it's waking up from those toxic effects. And it's a bop. That one might be my favorite one so far. I really like that song. I give it 5 seconds ahead of Summer's. Talk so pretty, but your heart got teeth.
Wait, that...
What?
I thought that was Fall Out Boy for the longest time. You're telling me that's 5 seconds of Summer?
Yeah. So pretty, but your heart's got teeth. That's 5 seconds of Summer. Close. They both look good in eyeliner. And we're closing out the night with No Shame. Till Brooklyn. The official music video. Oh, these all have video. Their videos are so cool. I like their music too, but if you were to just mute it and just show me like silent short films, I'd love the out of these short films. Like their music videos are really cool. Okay. Anyway. Oh, okay. Sorry, the leopard box kind of threw me off. Ew, and it blinks. Oh, I'm okay now.
You got me now.
Woo! Sir.
No satisfaction, got no shame.
Woo!
I love the way you scream in my name.
I love the way you sing that note. Is he dead? Why are you dying in all these, man? Ah! No! Just song, no crash. Oh man, don't floss in a music video, but I get it. Ah, what? Ah, aha! That was really interesting. I liked how it's all about different ways that people are trying to demand people's attention, both in how they dress or the things they buy or what they do or how they present themselves. Like we're all just acting up. Like just how artificial we can be. I do appreciate the message, especially when altering and damaging bodies. You're in physical pain or you're in an emergency and you're still just focusing on selfies. I feel like that's unfortunately very relevant most of all now. Even the way that it's shot and how like saturated it is, like it's vibrant colors, the way that especially the outside of the front lawn of that house was shot, like that suburban home, it's done to make all the colors pop, like again to try to like pull your focus in. And then of course like talking on like the plastic surgery, but then both the addiction of the person getting plastic surgery, but then also the person administering plastic surgery. At first I thought he was building like a sex robot. I love his voice though. He basically just called me out for, you know, wanting validation from the attention of strangers. I super just kind of took that in stride, and I think that's just a testament to how good the music is. You could argue that it's even them kind of pointing a lot of that blame at themselves too, like just kind of pointing out that like, yeah, everyone likes attention and praise, and they didn't remove themselves from it. The attention is also what begets the things that you like people screaming your name and like getting a reaction and response out of people. I think it's about doing it because you like it and not doing it because you need it. Being worried about how fickle celebrity is or fame, still wanting to please these people who you fear are going to walk away from you at any moment anyway. Like, I too have no shame. We all have no shame in varying degrees. I'm working myself to the bone, digging my grave to get a reaction. They have no shame in admitting that they too crave this attention, but like, there's so many negatives from it. And I think it's even about like, we try to contribute something positive instead of being a complete vanity project. We want to get a reaction out of you. Like, it's not for vanity, but yes, the things that they like about it does beget vanity, and they have no shame in admitting that, or they have no shame in loving what they do. There's nothing wrong with liking the attention, or acknowledging this about yourself. I loved the sound of it a lot. I feel like it's very inspired by like 90s to early 2000s kind of, I don't know how else to describe it. It had a very like fake suburban, like intense color palette to it. Like it just, I don't know, it reminded me of things like Stacy's Mom. I appreciate the nostalgia of it. That's not a negative by any means. Like all these people are trying so hard to get what they have, get fancy and nice things, surgery so they could have good looks, posting things on social media or running amok making videos for the internet or buying cars, or then at the end it's like, well, everything that you're chasing isn't, like they're taking off their masks at the end, or using themselves as a template to illustrate that, you're striving for something unrealistic. As a society, have no shame in striving for things that aren't real. I really liked the song. The visuals were insane. I love that they have constant, intense emotion, or it's not an external narrative. It's always very introverted. Like you're very connected to your music, and your emotions are like so interwoven to your stories that you're telling. I absolutely love it. Like, it feels very personal. I love the way that they do their videos. I really enjoyed myself. I would definitely listen to more. But yeah, there you guys go. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. What did you think of my thoughts? What do you think of the song? Are there other songs from 5 Seconds of Summer you want me to listen to? Are there other artists you want me to check out? Let me know in the comment section down below. And don't forget to like the video if you did. Subscribe if you want more. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. It's been a rough couple of weeks. Making these videos for you guys helps keep me focused, helps get my energy out, helps me feel like I'm not just cooped up in this apartment. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm dropping some extra content here and there when I can. I just want to say I appreciate you. It's going to be okay. Be safe, be healthy, take care of yourselves, please.